Is Terra Luna gonna take off? Nobody knows, but we can set limit orders to maximize our chances of getting risk-free if we're looking to take a punt. We're gonna look at Pancake Swap, how you can set limit orders. The technicals are still holding short term, but whatever anyone says, Luna is very high risk right now. So just take that into account. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. My name is Jiggy. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro, featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008, where I only used to focus on currencies, but now exclusive on crypto. So let's look at the technicals first with Luna, and then I'm going to show you on how we can use Pancake Swap limit orders so we can really leverage. So I did a video, I think it was yesterday, said, look, we got this big move up. In the grand scheme of things, it's not big, but when you zoom in, it's big. It's an hourly chart. It went from like, what was it, 0 point, at like 4 zeros, and then it had 3 zeros, 10, 20x. But if you got right down in here, it was like more than 100x. So nice move up, and it still looks like a corrective structure. It looks like a three-wave corrective structure. And again, I'm just going to redraw what I drew yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video on Luna. But today I want to just show you Pancake Swap on the limit orders. Most people don't know you can do limit orders on Pancake Swap, which is quite cool because Luna got delisted on Binance and some others. So it's hard to buy and sell Luna on some exchanges, but decentralized exchanges, it's looking all good. All right, so I'm just going to do some just quick analysis. This is using Fibonacci and Elliott wave analysis. Markets tend to move in 5s and 3s. And I'm just doing this just to kind of give a nice snapshot of where's the high probability zone of Terra Luna as a correction. If it is a correction, we got this nice price zone over here. We're in this range still. Again, very, very high risk just because of the state of Terra Luna. But if it does hold, we want to see the price go above a swing high, meaning this high or this high. That will give us a bit of confirmation that we're likely to see this low hold and this high over here to be exceeded, right? That's what we're looking for. If this high over here does get exceeded, where's the next price range? Well, we did this yesterday, but let's just quickly do it again because we're going to use this information on Pancake Swap. We're going to do something called a price extension. We're just going to measure this move to the upside. We're going to project it. I'm guessing here it hasn't been confirmed. And the two typical ratios is 1.618 and 2.618. We're going to be aware of these two price zones because if it does break, it's likely to get to one or even both of these, as in break the first and get to the second. Right, that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at 0.001. So that's what, 10x, 10, 15x, thereabouts from here to here, give or take. Right, so, and by the way, if you want to learn Elliott wave Fibonacci, take my free Elliott wave Fibonacci masterclass. I break this down. We're not going into much detail today, but 5s and 3s, markets moves in 5s and 3s, and we're really paying attention to that 3 on the downside with Luna because of this movement here. This is what you call, what looks like, hasn't been confirmed yet, a nice A, a B, and it looks like some type of C forming. Again, not confirmed, very high risk. Just take this with a pinch of salt because of the state of the market, state of Luna, what's happened recently. But there's a lot of speculation happening, a lot of speculation. How much speculation? Well, let's go to CoinMarketCap, and then I'm just going to show you how to do a limit order with Pancake Swap. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, let's just quickly go to Luna. Luna, there we go. And let's see the trading volume. 3 billion in trading volume, and the market cap is 1.5 billion. So that's very high. Normally this is like 5%. Now it's like 200%. So there's a lot of eyeballs, which means we can project in advance the psychological mood of buying, selling behavior. And if buyers come in, if there's some type of positive news, if something kind of just clicks, all of a sudden there's a massive surge, a lot of eyeballs on this, and it can take off. So you want to get risk-free. I normally recommend or suggest or even give guidance on a 3x, 2x, 3x, or a 4x. What does that mean? So if we just pull up a calculator and we just say, let's just say we bought at today's price. And to keep it simple, let's just say it was 0.000. For simplicity, let's just say it was 0.0002. Now, if we get a 3 times gross multiple, literally meaning times by 3, 0.0006, we're going to use this information in a second. That's a 3 times gross multiple, meaning if you had 10 grand, or let's just say 1,000. Let's say $1,000 in this, and it went up threefold. You will exit your original capital minus 1,000. So now you're risk-free. And then you can be more aggressive on the latter part. Or some people prefer to be a bit more aggressive and say, okay, if you had 1,000 in this and it went up 5x, 5 times, and then minus your original capital. Again, you have to kind of balance out what's right for you. But now it's easier to kind of hodl for the volatile, crazy movements that we're likely to see for Terra Luna. But with this example, let's just say we're not in front of the computer all day and you bought at the price of 0.0002 and you decided, all right, Jiggy, I want to become risk-free at a 4x, 4 times multiple. That means the price at 0.0008. Well, you can go to CoinMarketCap, set a price alert, you get triggered, and then you manually do it. But what I'm going to show you is a very cool thing with PancakeSwap. It's not been out that long, but it's a very cool feature. I'm just going to pull it up over here. So I've got PancakeSwap. If you're used to using PancakeSwap, let me just pull up annotation so you can see this clearly. We've got Luna at the top. We've got some Luna in this account, and we got BUSD. You can choose whatever currency you want to pop this into. So let's just say we wanted to sell a little amount of Luna. This is a tiny amount of Luna, 10,000 Luna because of its current price, and convert it to BUSD. Nothing exciting, $3, but it's more the principle of down here. We can set an order. So what price did we say? We said 0.0008. So let's type that in down here. Right? So let's just go over here and let's just go. So it says 0.0008. Now what we can do is we can place this order and supply it in the contract, and basically PancakeSwap would say, right, if Terra Luna increases and hits 0.0008, it will execute the swap for you. It will sell your 10,000 Luna in this example, could be more, could be less, and you can place that order. So the contract, this is what a limit order is. So if your price gets triggered, so what does that mean in reality? So where is 0.0008? There is roughly, let's just draw a line over here. I'm just getting the price, so bear with me. It's approximately here. Bang. This line over here, if I can just zoom in like this. I'm going to zoom in like this. All right, this black line over here, let me just make it thicker. Let's go here. Let's just go like this. Let's just color it green so it's nice and clear. So we're basically saying in PancakeSwap, in this example, we basically said if Terra Luna does, again, very high risk, just keep that in mind. If it does hit this price target of 0.0008, PancakeSwap, we can set this order, will automatically do the swap as if you were there pressing the button. Now it does give a caveat over here. Take into account the gas necessary to execute your order and guarantees that your desired rate is fulfilled. It fluctuates according to the gas prices. Assuming current gas price, it should execute when 1 Luna equals 0.0016 BUSD. It's quoting it in I think it's the other way around, it's quoting it. Why is it quoting like that? Oh, it's because it changed. All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you'll get, that's the amount that you'll get in BUSD. Real execution price, 0.0016. Yeah, it kind of gets a bit jargony. But it's good to kind of play with this feature. I'm just double checking here. It's actually, why is it doing 0.0008? I was taking into consideration the gas. Because it's such a small amount, the gas is quite high. So if I put in a few more zeros here, actually, it should be a bit more accurate. Let's just put in 1 million Luna. Because basically, it's not going to charge the gas up front. It's going to charge the gas from the execution price. There you go. Because the profit in the trade was really, really low, it was saying, look, most of the profit, it has to get this high. So now we'll see here. There we go. Yeah, perfect. I'm glad we did that. So the gas will be taken out. So the actual price will be just above what we've set, 0.000804. That 04 will account for the gas needed to execute the trade. So take that into account. But now you can have a limit order. So if you have got Luna and it's on the Binance Smart Chain, you can use a decentralized exchange like PancakeSwap, set your order in advance. So now you can go, right, if it hits. If you want to get a bit more conservative, you can go, okay, yeah, I bought, let's just say you bought at 0.00023. That's roughly, let's just call it 24. Today's price. You want to get risk-free when it doubles, right? So you get your original money back in your pocket. Then you can set the order to be 0.00048. That will be down here. Let's just see what that is, 0.00048. I know a lot of zeros. It's crazy to think that Luna was $100 not that long ago. 0.48, roughly here. So that's not that far away that you can get risk-free. That's a 2x. That's a 2x. So if you're doing some high-risk strategies and you're feeling a bit nervous about it, you can go, okay, from here to here, the price doubles, get your original capital off the table, and then you can be a bit more aggressive for holding, you can just hold it, get risk-free, and just hold it to the end of the year. Because maybe Terra Luna gets back to $1, $5, $10. I know they literally increasing circulating supply, but yeah, there you have it. So now you know how to use Pancake Swap, limit orders, play with it, maybe play with it with a few other cryptos that you can kind of get familiar with this. It's a very, very powerful tool that you can use just to set your orders in advance so you don't have to watch the market, which can be quite a nuisance. And by the way, if you want to learn how to do these patterns, Elliott Wave Fibonacci, take my free Elliott Wave Fibonacci Masterclass. You'll get an invite to my private Telegram if you end up buying one of my courses. They're like a super cheap. There should be like 1,000 to 10,000 pounds. We're doing it for like 97 pounds at the moment. Get a free invite to my private Telegram. We do weekend workshops where you can get me to look at some of your actual cryptos that you're looking at, and I can give you my viewpoint based on Elliott Wave Fibonacci, the psychological mood of buying and selling behavior. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'm going to finish on a quote. Let's go with, Luna's crazy, right? Luna's crazy. Luna is Luna, right? It's lunacy, what's happened. But, where there's opportunity, well, you can tell a lot of people are really, really focused on that opportunity. I think this one's relevant today. Chapter 2 from my book, Understand Money, Warren Buffett. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. The reason I'm showing you limit orders today is because we're doing a very high risk Luna strategy. It's dropped down 99.99%. It has potential of recovering, but no one knows. So if you're taking a position, it's good practice to become risk-free at a 2x, 3x, a 4x, or a 5x. You can be a bit more aggressive and say a 10x, but again, the more aggressive you get, the higher the risk. But once you've got your capital back in your pocket, your seed capital back in your pocket, then you can be much more aggressive to say, look, if it doesn't go to plan and it just tanks, right, you get your money back in your pocket and you can sleep well at night. And that's one of the, real cardinal rules of business and trading. Never lose money, but we can never totally get rid of the risk, but we can manage the risk with just some clever things like limit orders and becoming risk-free at a 2, 3, 4, or a 5x, and then letting the rest of the position ride. Like today's video, I appreciate you, and I'll see you very soon.